morning, Broken Arrow, and welcome back. I'm Morgan here with 3. We hope you had a great fall break.
Monday was officially the start of homecoming week, so we have a few quick reminders for everybody.
If you forgot about just the days on Monday and today, don't forget that tomorrow is Beverly Hills or Hillbilly. Thursday is Hoco Day, so go get your Hoco shirt in the Student Union. And finally, Friday is 80s Day.
BA will have their annual homecoming parade this Thursday on Main Street, beginning at 5 p.m. Then on Friday will be the homecoming game here at the high school against UConn, beginning at 7 p.m. Also, prior to the game, they will announce the winner of Homecoming King and Queen.
Lastly, on Saturday will be the homecoming dance. The dance will be from 7 to 10 p.m. here at the high school. The theme is Hollywood Magic. Tickets will be sold in the Stu U for $15 through the 24th, or they will be $20 at the door. If you have an all-access pass, then you don't have anything to worry about. The dance is semi-formal, and it's definitely a night you won't forget.
Coming later this week is also the start of Red Ribbon Week. With more on that, here is David Grant with the big news.
Good morning, BA. I'm your host, David Grant, and welcome back to another week of the big news. Let's get right into it. Besides it just being homecoming week, this week also marks the beginning of Red Ribbon Week. For people that don't know what Red Ribbon Week is, it is an alcohol, tobacco, and other drug and violence prevention awareness campaign observed annually in October throughout the United States. A way that Broken Arrow is raising awareness, tomorrow, Broken Arrow will have a pancake breakfast in the Student Union at 7:15 through 8:15. To get free pancakes, you must sign a pledge wall to not take drugs. Another way Broken Arrow is taking part in raising awareness, we will continue the dress up week throughout next week. Beginning on Monday, we will have a red out day. That means dress in as much red as you have. Tuesday will be a college day, so you should dress up in your favorite college gear. Wednesday will be pajamas. And finally, Thursday will be Halloween, but no masks allowed. On all these days, you should still follow Broken Arrow's dress code. If you take a picture and post it with hashtag RedOutBA on Twitter and Instagram each day, you can enter to win a Yeti tumbler. For every day you enter, you'll also be put into a grand prize drawing for AirPods. Well, BA, enjoy the rest of your homecoming week, and I'll see you next time.
Thanks, David. The Tulsa Regional STEM Alliance's Teen Advisory Council is an opportunity to develop your leadership skills and make a meaningful impact on STEM opportunities for students and our city.
At the Tulsa Regional STEM Alliance, the mission is to build broad, deep, and innovative STEM pathways for all students to access high-impact careers. They're looking for STEM-passionate teens to help them as they think through how to best engage young people in STEM opportunities across Green Country. If you're interested, please see Mr. Pratt in D230.
The BAHS Band Concert is tonight in the Broken Arrow PAC at 7 p.m. The show is free, so come out and support our amazing high school bands.
All sophomores are required to take the free PSAT exam on Wednesday, October 30th at Broken Arrow High School. Buses will run their normal late start Wednesday routes. This is a practice exam for the National Merit Scholarship Program and the SAT exam that all students will take during their junior year. PSAT results will be received by January, and all students will be given an individualized practice program to increase their scores for the SAT.
On October 30th, while sophomores are taking the PSAT, juniors and seniors will participate in the virtual day and will complete their assignments via their Chromebooks. Juniors who take the PSAT will be excused from their virtual assignments on that day.
Don't forget that if you want to take an AP test this year, that registration ends on November 1st. The first test costs $99 and any additional test costs $74. Students on free or reduced lunch will only be charged $10 per test. Registration is online, so be sure to speak to your AP teachers for details.
Good morning, Broken Arrow High School. I'm Serge Thomas, and this is GMBA Sports. Last Thursday, our Tiger football team had an epic game against Edmond Santa Fe. The Tigers took the lead in the final minutes, but ultimately fell in what was an extremely tight game by a score of 21-23. The Tigers will look to start another win streak this week in our homecoming game against UConn. The game starts at 7, and the theme is 80s. So come out and support our Tigers. You won't want to miss it. Next up, we want to congratulate our BA softball team on an amazing season. The girls traveled to Shawnee over fall break and won their opening matchup in the state tournament, but fell in a tight game in the semifinals versus Owasso. The softball team had finished the season with an outstanding record of 38-3 and a third-place finish in the state tournament. Congrats again on a great season. The Broken Arrow swim team kicks off their season today. They have their annual black and gold meet at the Salvation Army Boys and Girls Club at 5:30. Come out and show your support for our amazing swim team. The Broken Arrow cross-country teams will compete in their regional meet this weekend at Sand Springs. The girls' meet starts at 10 and the boys will follow. Come out and support both the girls and the boys as they look to take home the regional title. Speaking of regional titles, our #1 ranked Lady Tiger volleyball team won regionals over the break, sweeping Putnam City North in the regional finals last Tuesday here in the Tiger Fieldhouse. They rode that momentum to Claremore yesterday for the first rounds of the state tournament and performed awesome in the state quarterfinals and semifinals. They will compete for a state title today at Catoosa at 7:30 p.m. Come out and show your support as our Lady Tigers look to bring home the gold. For GBA Sports, I'm Serge Thomas. I'll see you next time.
So my first musical audition was for Mary Poppins, where in the audition we had to tap dance. And I put off learning the audition until 2 days before the audition. So I pretty much had to learn how to tap dance in like 2 days for the audition, and I thought I did terrible. I thought it was so bad, but I ended up getting cast in Step in Time, which is an 8-minute long tap number, and I actually ended up getting a solo in that number, and I became very confident in my dancing abilities, and before I had never had any sort of lessons, and now I feel confident even teaching people how to dance.
So my first time auditioning for a musical was last year, and the only dancing experience I had was being in marching band, which helped a lot actually, but I wanted to have 2 specific skills I could kind of show off. And so I went out on a limb and I cartwheeled every day, perfected my cartwheel, and I practiced my death drop. And I showed that off to the musical's choreographer, and both of them ended up being included in the final production. And it really just showed me that any talent you have is appreciated and can be displayed if you want it to be.
Oh, the things you can think, any thinker who thinks can come up with a few.
My name is Karen Holman, and I teach anatomy and physiology, and I'm a Tiger Tail dog handler here at Broken Arrow High School. We will be starting Tiger Tails this Thursday. Tiger Tails are a group of highly trained and licensed therapy dogs and handlers. We each have trained around 2 years and passed rigorous testing and evaluations to achieve our license. We will be moving around campus and visiting numerous classrooms throughout the day. You are allowed to pet and love on the dogs, but follow the handler's lead. Something new this year. Each Tiger Tail visit, we will have a character word we would like to emphasize and talk about with you. This week's word is empathy. Empathy is usually defined as the ability to understand what someone is feeling or what it would be like to walk in someone else's shoes. But empathy is more than that. It means being a good listener, leading a team one day, or collaborating and participating as a member toward change. We hear a lot about grit and determination, perseverance, but all of those words are about me or about you. Empathy means look up from your Chromebook, look up from your phone, look around at others, and take ownership for the community you are in, whether that is your classroom, your school, Broken Arrow, or even our planet. I believe that change making is empathy. An example of empathy for me was finding my Tiger Tail puppy, Maddie. She was in a not-so-great shelter, cold, hungry, scared, and worse, I knew that her time was up. Her circumstance was no fault of her own, but with a lot of luck, love, and patience, I have seen how this little puppy has been able to touch many people in her life. She has more empathy than many humans I know. You might say I walked in her paws at that shelter. I saw her strength, but her total dependence on a very broken system. That moment in time drives me every day to work diligently to make changes to improve the lives of all animals in our world, starting right here in Broken Arrow. My hope is that each of you find your moment in time, something that drives you to be a change maker. Sometimes you have to look up and around, allowing yourself to feel the world around you. That is empathy.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Tori here with some important news you need to know. First up, another huge congrats goes out to the Pride of Broken Arrow who traveled to St. Louis this past weekend and took home yet another Super Regional Championship. They dominated the competition, scoring an amazing 92.05, and in the process took home the award for Outstanding General Effects, Outstanding Musical Performance, and Outstanding Visual Performance. They'll be competing again here in a few weeks for another OBA state title. The Student Union will be hosting another cool event this week for homecoming. They'll be hosting some fun events to begin raising money for Make-A-Wish at lunch. Come by the Student Union to stop the music today and pay $1 to skip or $5 to request. Also join us for Foursquare Tournament on Wednesday and Thursday. It's $1 to play. Also, for anyone who is or wants to be in the French Club, they'll be meeting Friday, October 25th at 2:45 p.m. in Miss Fashburn's room A136. Lastly, I want to say good luck to Tiger Theater and the Broken Arrow One Act team as they will be competing on Wednesday and Thursday for a state title in Putnam City. Good luck, guys.
Ma'am, I got a question for you. What is your least favorite movie you've ever watched?
Hold on. I don't know. Probably, bro, I'm on the spot.
I want you to give a shout out to something.
Yeah, shout out to tacos.
Shout out to tacos is what he said. What is a TV show you regret binge watching?
Oh, Riverdale. Absolute trash.
Riverdale's horrible. Worst show I've ever seen in my life. Who is your celebrity crush?
Post Malone.
What is your favorite movie?
The Lion King,
Why is it your favorite movie?
because the characters are cute.
Timon and Pumbaa. Timon and Pumbaa. Me and Logan are Timon and Pumbaa. I'm Pumbaa. What is a TV show you regret binge watching?
How I Met My Mother. How I Met Your Mother. Took forever.
Hey guys, what's happening? Okay, so what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna ask you a question. All right, what's the worst movie you've ever seen?
Toy Story.
God. Okay. Okay, so what is a TV show you watched and you regretted binge watching it?
Friends.
Everybody's been saying Friends today. What is the worst movie you've ever seen in your life?
The one I'm in right now.
It's not a movie. All right. What is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie, Home Alone, definitely, for sure.
I got a lot of fans. I appreciate my people. What is your favorite TV show?
Shoot, Impractical Jokers.
Glad to have you as my fan. What happened?
I tripped.
Friends is so overrated. Seinfeld is superior. What is the worst show you've ever seen?
Friends.
Facts. Okay, I got another question for you.
Yeah.
Who's your celebrity crush?
Zendaya.
Who's your celebrity crush?
Beyonce. She the baddest girl alive.
Question. Make sure you.
Right there.
Logan?
I'm focusing on
Make sure.
you.
No, you're not. You're turning away a lot. It's making me really upset. Camera has to be on me. Okay. They got Minecraft music. It's everybody's so excited. Right here?
Right here.
If only life were as peaceful. You have a blessed day.
That's all we have for you this week, BA. Be sure to follow at BHS Pulse on Twitter and Instagram to be in the know here at BHS. Go check out our bhspulse.com or our BHS Pulse YouTube page for some of the best student-produced content.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. We hope you have a great rest of your homecoming week and we'll see you next time. Bye.